Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be doing the UK makes an empire in 2023. And so how this is going to be playing out is the UK is going to be colored red for symbolizing that they are the empire. Anything colored red is the UK, and in this scenario they will be a little buffed to take on some neighbors, but they will be on to take on some neighbors buffed up. And I thank you guys for over 300 subs. I know I've already posted about this, but thanks for 300 subs. We're on our way to 500, then 1,000, so let's try to get there. But yeah. So also, any color blue is the attack, and what I am coloring in right now is who the UK are gonna attack. Who would have known? They're attacking Ireland. Ireland, UK, all their troops are over here in Northern Ireland, so Ireland's gonna get slapped around here. They stand no chance to UK, who was already ranked number 5, but now they're probably ranked a good amount. I can't say for sure if they're ranked above India and stuff yet, but I don't know. So yeah, since after the intro, so now they got taken over, and they probably would fully annex them. Now in real life, would they? They might just do, like, in real life, they might do a little, like, maybe right here, and then, like, slowly put treaties on, or then they go down here, and then finally fully annex it. But we'll say that they have full control over the Isles. But, they're going to be reforming, or they're going to be making an empire, not the British Empire. That would be too long of a video, but they will be making an empire, and it'll be good sized. But their next country that they're going to invade, shall we start some colonialism, eh? So they're going to just declare war on the Caribbean to get some islands in the Americas. And after they do that, since they did that, sorry. They did that? Okay, here we go. They declared war on the Caribbean, and look at that there. Who would have known? Big bad boy joining in. Here we go. Starting another war. So the Caribbean countries are not gonna stand a chance against these two. They are seized control over now. I would say the U.S. owns them, but we'll say that troops already there, whatever, take them over. British make a landing, start taking out the island. The U.S. doesn't really care that much. They just want Puerto Rico and maybe this guy, which they use Florida, cut them off. Now I think Havana, I think, is right here, so we're gonna have them getting cut off. And encircled city, not good for Cuba, but the British will get the Bahamas, as they kind of wanted them. For Jamaica falls to the British, and remember, this is the British video, so it's favored in the British. But if they go up against a strong country and they lose, sorry for everyone who's British, but can't stand a chance against a super strong country. And Havana falls, surrender, boom, done. And now it's peace treaty time. Sick. And there. Okay. So they're probably just gonna grab the border right here and keep that. US is gonna get them, they're gonna get them. Here, let me just do that really quick. Fill this in. Also, in the alternative future of the world, I know I forgot to color in the colonies of Italy, but they will be colored in the next video. most of you might not realize, but if you do, please don't leave comments going, hey, you forgot to color in the colonies. Yeah, I don't care. I finally colored them in, and you should be fine now. Don't get mad at me. And here we go. So, they're looking strong, but, you know, they're eyeing up some more inland countries, more over here area. So, we're going to be having them turn. Clear that off. Okay, now they're in. So this is what the British look like. They got some colonies. No one's happy. Boo, no colonies. But all seriousness, we're going to be having them declare war on Panama and Costa Rica. And they will be going to this really Costa Rica doesn't have an army and Panama stands no chance. Now the US is going to look at the British. They're like, why are you doing that? Because remember, Panama, the US is a protectorate of Panama, and they're like, don't do that. We built the canal and whatever, and the British are like, we'll give you the canal access, and stuff, and we'll give you the protectorate kind of. We just want to own the country. And the US is like, well, I don't know about that, but we can test it, I guess. So they kinda already went past the canal. Forgot to show you that Panama City has been captured, and the British are going to be wiping out Panama. Costa Rica looks at the British, they're like, why you do this to me? And they surrender because they can't do anything. But what the British didn't see coming is the rest of Central America joining this, which isn't going to go well for them, but the British didn't see this coming, so they're going to be able to do barely anything. Okay, that's normal, right? They get the attack a surprise. They surprise them, and this was definitely not told by the U.S. to do this, and the U.S. definitely did not pay a lot of money, right? You know, United States, the United States would never do that. Try to keep Panama their protectorate, and surprisingly, the Panama, the canal kind of just comes back against the British, which is fine, but over here it's not looking too good for the rest of Central America. And the U.S. definitely did not, like I said, tell them to join and they wouldn't lose. They did not sell many weapons or anything. That's why they put up a fight. Nope. U.S. never does that. Good old U.S. Right? There you go. They take back the canal. They already had intentions of landings here, so they boom, boom, bing, bada boom. They're blown up, and then they finally see some resistance going in over here, but like not that much. It's by the government, and then they're just like, yeah, you're not gonna stand a chance, but you know. So there's a thing called napalm, and they'll just boom, napalm, boom, everywhere. Walking to a grocery store, bomb. You're going to let out your dog, bomb. Everything is bomb. But we're going to be having now. The UK is like, do I own all of them, or do I make some new borders, or other stuff? And of course they're going to puppet. They're going to annex these guys and make a big long puppet state out of the rest of Central America. So not everyone's going to be happy, but they are going to have to deal with it, as the British said so, and they won the war. And the U.S. is like, why are you doing this? We don't want you here. Also, yeah, I forgot to say this in the beginning, but all alliances, NATO, I know EU's not, but EU, all those alliances and stuff are taken apart. There's none of those around because that would stop the empires, and we don't want that to happen. We want them to be able to grow, be able to do some stuff. So, next person they're gonna go after, they're still doing some colonial stuff. They kind of want to go after their rival, but that will be for the end, right? The final big war over here. And, they're eyeing up some Venezuela. Wouldn't you know? Oh, they also declare on them so they can have someone off the coast. And Colombia is like, do I help the British or do I do that? But obviously they're gonna help the British. They hate Venezuela. British also do. Everyone hates Venezuela, kind of. Not really. I'm just joking. And actually, everyone kind of does. But anyways, they are going to swiftly go cut them in half. British troops already stationed with their navy. Doesn't stand chance. Coast taken, and we're going to be having them take that. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. Boom, we're having stuff. And the US is saying, go Colombia. And then they're like, go British, because we don't like Venezuela. So they are invading from everywhere, every side. Brazil was gonna join, but they're just Brazil. They don't do that, right? They never would join. Yeah, Brazil joins, and that's not going to be fun for Venezuela, as we also have the U.S. is just funding Brazil and them, actually. They probably would have joined, because too far away from home, there's no way they're going to get in land, no land, especially because we're having rebels pop up. Good old rebels. They're rebelling against the Venezuelan government. Of course, it's not gonna. They're looking at everyone and they're like, "Hey, you're taking our land. You can't do that." And they're like, "Yes, we can, because your country." And it was being annoying. And they're like, "Well, I guess it was." So then British sleep and they're like, "No, no, no. We don't want the rebels to take land from us." And sweep in, and Venezuela is going to be split very weirdly, and that's okay because this is non-realistic. If this happened in real life, there's no way the British would be able to expand. All the alliances stuff would stop them. So just pointing that out so I don't get in trouble or anything. But yeah, there's our little border split, which is going to make Venezuela very weird. Put it that way. So let's look at, like I said, this is where it started from the British, so I'm gonna guess they're gonna just claim their claims, get their whatever. Now someone's probably going to puppet the Venezuelan government or whatever, so I'm gonna say that it's going to be a British puppet just because they started the war. There's no way yeah, it's probably a British puppet. They started the war, and it's kind of their thing. Puppet. This Brazil is going to be hard. Okay, here we go. This is what Brazil is going to be looking like. It's a design. And I think Guyana would have joined, but they wouldn't have provided much, so it doesn't really matter. I could see maybe this going to Brazil too, because why not? And that would look weird for Colombia, so I don't like stuff that looks weird. And I know this is taking long, but you gotta realize that this border is very weird. Alright, so here's what the borders will look like, and I will be coloring them in with just like that. Boom, boom, boom. And I guess, yeah, the Venezuela can't survive without someone, so they're going to be having the British as their little hee-hee thing. Why do I keep saying hee-hee in my videos? Don't know, don't ask, don't comment, be like, hey, you can, that's kind of weird, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Okay, I be myself, and when I want to be myself, also, Brazil kind of nexus that in order for a not weird map, and yeah, that's kind of how gonna go. New Brazil looks kind of weird. The UK looks weird too, I'll put it that way. And there's like I was saying, there's no way this can happen in real life. It's just not possible. There's no way alliances stuff would stop this from happening. Everything would kind of be different, but we will be having it happening a little differently because this is the UK's video, or Britain's, and yeah, so no, it's no one else's, it's not anyone else's, so most of the wars they're gonna win. Most of them, I mean all of them. But anyways, they're gone. And this is what the British are looking like. And are they gonna go for some African colonies? Or are they gonna go after their big rival? Well, if we know the British, we're gonna know they like getting a little stronger before they can 100% declare war on other people. So, yeah, they're going to be declaring war on these places. This isn't all their African colonies, but they're definitely grabbing up some land, shall I say. So, the Royal Navy going to outclass everyone here. They're just, boom, Nigeria, coast, everything's getting taken. The coast is gone. Coast is basically gone for these countries. That's going to be the collapse of Liberia, Sierra Leone, Ivory Coast. They're taking it out on the Ivory Coast. They're like, you look like Ireland, no one likes you, we don't like you, boo-hoo. Burkina Faso, all of these places falling. Togo, Benin, Nigeria, all the places are falling. They've been building up their troops. Nigeria puts up no fight because they're like, woohoo, colonizers, we love those things, right? But now the British are gonna do a ballsy move and they're gonna annex this area. And I think, yeah, they would probably, I'm gonna say they would in real life. I don't know if they would even annex all these guys or whatever, but they're gonna puppet the rest, which I guess it's okay. It's not the best. I don't really like it, but it's the UK. They gotta get their colonies and stuff. And I know an alternate future for you guys. For alternate future, I know it's kind of weird. Like, the colonies should be, like, kind of more like puppets. But on the map and stuff, when I colored in the British and whatever, when I got the map, it showed that it was all one thing. So I just kind of went off how they rank it. And oh, in that series, Germany is the strongest, so just gonna point that out. And this is what the UK looks like right now, and they're kind of gonna be like, well, there's some people that we don't really like, and boom, they're all joining in. It's gonna be a big gangbang on one person, and I guess they joined, but there's more stronger countries, and they've been ready, so they've been stacking up people in Portugal. So it's gonna be boom. Oh, also in Gibraltar, gonna come up. Spain would put up more of a fight, but so we have the French though, kind of putting up a fight, and they only lose on the islands to Italy's island hopping, of course, and the French are putting up a fight. They're not letting anyone come in there. They were ready for this. So what does the UK do? Well, a good old thing called napalm. Just the coast is obliterated everywhere. Germany starts coming in, and they wouldn't be able to defeat France, but the UK makes some naval landings, and it's not good. It's not looking good. Even the Italians start pushing in. This is not good for the Allies, but collapse. Spain gone. Doesn't even look good. Lost all their coasts, circling, Paris captured, and they surrender. I blitzkrieg through that. I'm trying to get this video done. I have other stuff that I have going on today, and I might make another video, so I'm kind of rushing. I'm doing an Empire video, and then another video, but Germany's gonna get kind of lucky here because the UK only wants the French coast, right? Oh, maybe they want it slither down. They want Germany kind of just dash that. Italy gains some stuff. Now they're not trying to cripple France too much, but Gibraltar, they get all of that, and Portugal just gets long. And I guess they could seize more, but Italy also gets the island, and Spain is going to be broken apart here. So we have... Sorry, I'm not doing good with my drawing. I don't really care. Don't yell at me. They're all breaking away. Everyone's gonna break away. Blah blah blah. Another place breaks away, even though that'd probably a part of that no one asked. So Gibraltar, boom, alive. Portugal, alive. Boom, alive. Germany's gonna do something very ballsy and annex all of the lowland countries. So that's weird. Why would they do that? It's almost like another place that I saw in another video that might happen. But I think it's safe to say that the British are going to be pretty strong now in the world. They got a good amount of population from Nigeria, as Nigeria is very, what can I say, populated in a way. They are I think they're the most populated in Africa's 221 million, I believe, right now in 2023. So that's a lot of population. It's almost that one little place down there has more than this. Oh, than Russia. But Bangladesh, this little place is more than boom, big guy. So that's kind of weird, but it kind of makes sense, I guess. They're in like heavily populated areas for that have been like that for a very long time, and yeah. So they're probably gonna puppet France, puppet these guys too. They all break away, all that, and we're going to be having an alliance be made with Portugal, Germany, and Italy. They annexed that. So this is going to do it for the what if the UK formed an empire in 2023. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and tell me in the comments what type of empire video you want to see next, and I hope you guys have a good time. Bye.